Imagine waking before bottles, wells, maps, or microscopes. You are thirsty, the sun is rising, and choosing the wrong puddle could mean days of sickness. So how did ancient humans survive this daily gamble? The direct answer is simple, but not simplistic. They found drinkable water by living close to reliable sources, reading the landscape, copying successful behavior, and later using fire, containers, and shared knowledge. The core problem was that dangerous water often looks ordinary. Mud is visible, but many parasites, bacteria, and chemical hazards are not. Ancient people had no germ theory, only experience and consequences. Still, they were not helpless. Humans, like other animals, are sensitive to smell, taste, color, movement, and surroundings. Foul odors, dead animals, oily surfaces, or stagnant marshes likely warned people away. The safest choice, when available, was usually flowing water, rivers, streams, and especially springs. Flow does not guarantee safety, but it reduces stagnation and often signals recent movement through rock, soil, or uplands. Springs would have been especially valuable. Water emerging from the ground can be naturally filtered, cooler, and more dependable in dry seasons. Archaeology often finds ancient activity clustered near such reliable water points. People also followed animals, but not blindly. Herd trails could lead to water, and birds often moved between feeding areas and drinking places. The inference is reasonable because hunter-gatherers worldwide use these signs. Plants gave clues too. Lines of greener vegetation, reeds, willows, or insects gathering at dusk can reveal moisture beneath the surface. A dry landscape still advertises water to people who know what to notice. In some dry riverbeds, people could dig shallow holes and wait for water to seep in. That water was not magically pure, but sediment settling through sand could make it clearer and sometimes safer. Rain was another opportunity. Rock hollows, leaves, shells, skins, and later pottery could catch fresh rainfall. Rainwater avoids many ground contaminants at first, though storage could quickly make it risky again. Some groups probably used dew or fog where conditions allowed, wiping moisture from plants or using absorbent materials. This is harder to prove archaeologically, but ethnographic parallels make it plausible in certain environments. Fire changed the equation, but gradually. Controlled fire is ancient, while waterproof containers are much later. Boiling water safely requires both heat and a vessel, or techniques like dropping hot stones into a container. We should be careful here. Boiling may have happened before pottery, but direct proof is difficult. What is established is that later societies used heating, settling, and storage to manage water more deliberately. Clean water was also a social achievement. Older people remembered seasonal springs. Foragers shared routes, warnings, and timing. Which pool lasted longest? Which turned foul? Which valley flooded after storms? That knowledge shaped movement. Camps were rarely placed at random. They balanced access to water, stone, plants, animals, shade, and safety. A water source could anchor an entire seasonal round. Shelter mattered because water is not only found, it is protected. Living near a spring or river meant managing waste, keeping butchery away from drinking spots, and avoiding contamination as much as experience allowed. Food helped too. Fruits, tubers, blood, marrow, and cooked stews can supply water. In harsh seasons, getting moisture from food reduced the need to drink large amounts from questionable sources. As technology developed, carrying water extended human range. Ostrich eggshell flasks, animal skins, gourds, and ceramic vessels appear in different times and places, turning water from a location into a portable resource. But ancient people did not always find clean water. They got sick, children were vulnerable, droughts forced hard choices. Natural selection, cultural learning, and mobility improved the odds, not the guarantee. The evidence has limits. We can identify camps near water, ancient containers, hearths, sediments, and chemical traces. We usually cannot watch the exact decision a thirsty person made 50,000 years ago. So the best answer combines evidence and careful inference. Ancient humans used senses, landscapes, animal behavior, seasonal memory, cooperation, and technology. Their water was not modern, sterile water. It was water judged safe enough. In the end, survival came from attention. Ancient humans found clean water by noticing patterns others missed, remembering what worked, and building cultures around the most basic truth. Every journey begins with a drink.